I'm not sure what's wrong with the Browns offense. Now, I'm not sure, was it Mike Zimmer in the defense and the fact that they knew all the route concepts, all the route combinations with Jerry Jeudy and Amari Cooper, who are phenomenal route runners, especially receivers that are great at creating separation. There was really no separation today. There was no separation today. I'm not sure what it was. I'm not sure what was going on, but I think I'm no offensive coordinator. But if I see my quarterback struggling, and I'm speaking from as a fan of the football, as a fan of football, I'm watching Deshaun Watson struggle from the quarterback position. So what do I want to do? Everything is always spread out. Everything is always spread out. Jerry Judy's out wide. Elijah Moore's in the slot. Amari Cooper's out wide. Condense the goddamn formations. Condense the goddamn formations. Put people in motion. Allow them to what do you call it when you put
Bunch formation?
yeah, you condense the formations, allow your quarterback to get in rhythm with quick throws.
Oh, you want them to max protect some
Yeah,
too and
yeah,
start
the
doing all
max
that scat
yeah,
protection?
yeah. So and get your quarterback in rhythm. They just continue to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And Deshaun Watson was never able to find any kind of rhythm, not get in sync with his receivers. They weren't able to string long, consistent drives together. Running the ball, they were okay. I'm not sure how many yards Ford had running the
Ford
ball.
was 12 for 44. They had 19 rushes, 93 yards.
That's not enough. That's not enough. But they got the passing game. I don't like the fact that Joe Flacco was able to come in last year and the offense looked completely different. It looked completely different. I don't know if they were calling different play for Joe Flacco or what the hell was going on, but Deshaun Watson should not look the way he looked today. It shouldn't. It
Well,
just shouldn't look like that.
Deshaun hadn't had played a lot of football in three
Yeah.
years.
It,
Let's start with that. But Ocho, that offense, you're not going to win a game. You're not going to win. Let me say you're not going to win a game. You're not going to win many games
mhm.
when you start first and 15, you're second and 15, you're
Yeah.
third and 15.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
many times did they get illegal formation on the right tackle? How many times did he get a holding on the right tackle?
Mhm.
The dude, it should be a crime to be that big and that sorry.
Hold on. That's their
No,
backup? That's a backup right
that's the
tackle?
backup. The
Okay.
backup.
Okay.
But you got to do a better job than that, Ocho.
Yeah.
Because guess what? He gonna back his ass up to that pay window on Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, to collect that check?
Yeah, exactly. See, you
Yeah.
know exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Ocho, you can't have that. And I'm not saying Deshaun didn't look good. Deshaun hasn't looked good. And I don't know, Ocho, and as we go along, and like I said, I like to see him get his big guys back
Mhm.
and to see what he is. But as
Mhm.
time goes along, I'm starting to become less and less sure that we'll ever see the Deshaun Watson we once saw.
And that coordinator, you got to understand, you got to know. You got to know your team's strengths and weaknesses. If you know
Ocho,
you're right, if you know your right tackle, if you know there's a weakness there, put somebody over there and chip
I
Micah
agree.
crazy ass coming off the edge all crazy, doing what he's doing. Shorten down the offensive plays, short intermediate routes. Everything is drop back 5 yards, play action, 7-step drops. Why are you doing that when you know you have a weakness on the offensive line? Slant routes, quick out routes. Get your team in rhythm. Get your quarterback some confidence. Allow him to complete a string of passes to get him in rhythm, to get a little confidence. It looked like his confidence shot. Look at his mannerism getting up after getting sacked. Look at his mannerism getting up after getting hit. Deep balls. He meant Amari. You got to help your quarterback out too on the deep ball he dropped. Even
Yeah,
even though you weren't winning the game, just to get the team morale going a little bit, just to give your quarterback some confidence. You can't drop that deep ball, big bro.
yeah,
You can't.
you're right. I think that Elcho, if you look at the game early, you see the jump that Carson 21 got on those balls. He know that
Oh
ball
yeah.
got to come out quick. He
Oh
like
yeah.
Zim had already told him they
Yeah.
can't block us. We jumping
Mhm.
everything
Yeah.
early.
You might sit right on it. Sit right on it.
He jumping things. I'm like, bro. I said y'all got to double move him to get him
Hmm.
up out there, but
Yeah.
they know you can't double move because
Mm-mm.
y'all got two rookies. Y'all got two backups playing tackle. Y'all
Tackle.
better
Yeah.
not. When you double move, when
Mm-hmm.
when Deshaun does this, Michael gonna hit him in his back. He gonna do that.
Every time.
Or D Law go hit him in his mug.
Mm-hmm.
So the Cowboys play defensively.
They
They
look
were
good,
on it
bro.
today. The
They look
Cowboys
good.
offense really didn't have to do a whole lot. If you look at Dak numbers, Dak was 19 of 32, 179. They had 25 rush attempts for 102 yards. So they averaged 4 yards a carry. But Dak wasn't, it wasn't like Dak threw for 250, 300 yards.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't need to. Just don't put the ball in harm's way.
Right.
Deshaun Watson, 24 of 45, 169. One touchdown, 2 ITs. He was sacked 6 times. He had a QBR less than 10.
Do we give it's week 1. I understand. Nobody plays in the preseason that are starters.
Maybe they should.
Listen, I told you, we done had that conversation. My black ass wants to be in the preseason, so when I get to week 1, it's not unfamiliar territory. Because you can practice all day long. When you get into a game time situation, it's completely different.
Yeah. Practice is not game. Practice is not game, and you can't convince your body that it is.
Yeah. It's just different.
I mean, you go out there and practice. Hey, I'm trying to get everybody that work, Ocho. I don't want to give anybody no confidence that they cover me today. I don't want nobody talking ish in the locker room. I lock Sharpe up today, or they jump it up, check it out. Yeah, hey, if things happen, guys go get paid. I mean, think about how many times I done ran a 7 route, a comeback, a dig, an over, a basic cross, a wall route. So they know what's coming. But, I'm trying to get craftier. But no, so this is what we doing. They don't play in the preseason, and then they get out. We jump out the gate, and we
like
lose it. If you want to get out the gate faster, play some in the preseason.
Yeah. Do we extend any type of grace to Deshaun because of the tackles being missing on the left and the right side? And it doesn't make it any better that you're playing against goddamn Micah Parsons and brother Gregory. That doesn't make it any easier. You're playing against Zim defense.
But Ocho, you said it last year when he had the guys. Joe Flacco. He didn't look like Joe Flacco did, and he had the starting tackles in there. That's what you just said.
Yeah. I don't understand it because he was playing. He hurt his shoulder. I mean, the offense wasn't looking like it should look, but then all of a sudden Flacco comes in, and all of a sudden I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? Almost to the point where it got me thinking, man, y'all sabotaging my dog with the play calling. I'm just saying that's what it looked like. I'm not saying that's what they were doing, but how did Joe Flacco come in, boom, and what Flacco went up on a 4 or 5 week run?
Yeah,
just aerial assault.
They need
what the hell?
They need to do a better job of running the football, Ocho. Look, you see, you can't block him, but you got to slow him down. You got to give him something else to think about. Yeah. Dropping back and doing, like you said, scat protection when you got 5 men out and your 2 tackles can't hold up, you're inviting trouble.
Yeah.
You got to run the football. Maybe you button that thing down and says, okay, we're going to try to run the football. And then, maybe we just go 2-man route off of that, off a run action. But this game plan today, now I get it. You don't have Chubb. Chubb is the focal point of that offense. Everything is built around Chubb being able to run the football, and now we play action offense. Well, it's hard to play action when you
not able to run the
ball.
You
ain't doing a whole lot. Where you going? Who you fooling? Why am I coming down? Y'all not finna get back to me anyway. So I'm just gonna stay right here. They're gonna clean all that up. The front self gonna take care of all that. The Browns didn't look. Ocho, I agree, it's week 1. But the Browns really haven't looked good with Deshaun Watson in there. The best they look is when they came back and beat last year. They beat the Ravens. That was the best Deshaun's look.
That was a good game.
That was the best he's looked. But as the games go by, Ocho, we can't keep using. Well, he only played 13 games in this many years. We know at some point. Guess what? Because in those 3 years, he was still collecting a check.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens when the tackles come back. but they're gonna have to pick this thing up. Guess what? What can Pittsburgh do? You think Dallas got after you? Did you see what Pittsburgh did? That like Kirk Cousins,
boy, that goddamn TJ Watt.
Well, he a hellraiser. Hey, and you got the Ravens in that division. You know they're gonna attack you. That's a division game. Ain't no love lost because the old Ravens used to be the old Brown. Used to be the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
But the Cleveland got to figure this thing out. Yeah, Njoku gets hurt.
What happened?
It looked like he tweaked his ankle.
Oh, his ankle. Okay.
Yeah, he got drugged out. You know that drop tackle. He didn't drop, but he drugged. You know, and his ankle got pinned up under. So, but the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, the highest paid player in NFL history, the first quarterback to make $60 million annually. He threw for 156 yards in the first half, only had 23 yards in the second half with a touchdown, but the defense was dominant. Eric Kendrick, who came on our show, had a pick and a safety
and a sack. He had a sack too.
Yeah. And then Kevontae Turpentine, he had a punt return for a touchdown in the third quarter that really broke the ball game open. And after that, but even before that touchdown, you never got the indication that Cleveland was a serious threat to the Cowboys today anyway.